The 2018 school year is coming to an end, and I know as I get to more presentation days, I'll continue to be blown away by the students in my local schools, from outstanding performances on the stage and the field, the HSC Art and Design works, and their involvement in the wider community at things like Remembrance Day, plus their visits to Parliament. Schools in the Blue Mountains and Hawkesbury continually impress. But the Liberals' decisions to withhold $14 billion from public schools puts at risk future achievements of these students. A visit with my Shadow Minister for Education last week showed the diversity of our schools, from the Colo High students who so confidently talk to us about their social justice program and their dams, to the Richmond North Public students, Kimberly and Ella, who interviewed us on their school radio station, and the Hobartville students who showed us their sensory learning space that Labor's promised an additional $50,000 for if we win the election. But more significant even than that is the commitment Labor has to ensure public schools in the Blue Mountains and the Hawkesbury will be $16.5 million better off over the first 3 years of a shortened Labor government. Each school will be able to spend this money in the way they see fit, because no one knows a school better than their principal and their teachers. Principal of Blaxland High School, Nikki Tunica, has said that she could use the extra $1.1 million Blaxland High is set to receive if Labor takes office to employ an additional 3 teachers per year, giving teachers an extra hour a week to develop resources and differentiate lessons to cater for students with additional learning needs. She says it might also be used on additional learning and support teachers and perhaps a social worker, noting the increasing anxiety young people are experiencing. Every single school will receive additional funding to support kids with learning challenges and to extend kids who are already doing well, and to ensure teachers have the skills and support that they need. For high schools like Katoomba and Winmalee, it's just under $1 million additional funding over the first 3 years. For Colo High, it's just over $1 million. For the public schools of Glossodia, Wilberforce, Wentworth Falls, Hobartville and Hazelbrook, the additional funding estimates range from $250,000 to $410,000, an amount principals and teachers tell me really makes a difference. In my electorate, education is highly valued. The Blue Mountains has more teachers per head of population than anywhere else in the country. These people are teachers and parents, and they get what a transformative effect a high-quality education has on children's lives, especially when it's fairly funded. I know it. P&Cs know it. The Teachers Federation and the Australian Education Union know it. Labor knows it, and will make sure it happens, because this is the best investment in our society and our economy that anyone can make.